Let's go over my number one metric for success. This is going to determine how successful your practice actually is. And it not only will tell us how many new patients are coming in and what referral sources you are having, it also is going to tell us how good your clinic systems are and how amazing your clinic environment is, because that goes back to how many people are going to be referring into your clinic. So now what this is, it's how many new patients you're getting in and how many of those new patients are signing up for care. So again, new patient comes in, they're in the ROF, and then they say yes to care, they get started, they've paid in full, they've set up a payment plan. Now that's the number that we're looking for. How are we tracking that? You need to get a folder. This should be done in your yearly prep at the end of the year for the next year. You'll notice on ours, we've got our goal for how many new patients we'll have. Now, based on that goal, it's determining how many sheets I've got. So in here, we have a spreadsheet, and I will attach this. It just says the date that the patient came in, the name, what type, what's their case type? Are they paying cash? Do they have insurance? Are they an auto collision? So what type of case type, we want to know that. And who were they referred in by? How did they find us? Did they find us online? Were they referred in by a good friend? Are they one of our medical doctor referral sources? So we want to track our referrals, and we also have if they started care or not. Now for us, our doctor is really amazing at his conversion. So instead of highlighting the yeses, we actually highlight the did not sign up for care. So on this page, it's a page of 25. 3 people out of 25 did not sign up for care. My doctor, his average is about 94% of getting a new patient to say yes in the ROF and begin care. So now that is an incredible number, 94%. What you're looking for, if you're successful, that number must be over 85. So your task after you finish this video is to go find your new patients. How many of them started care? We want to know that number. If it's below 85%, we definitely have a lot of work to do. Now let's go back to a couple of these things. So our case type is super important because we want to know how many people are coming in from insurance. Do we have now a 50% insurance base of new people coming in? Is there an influx of a new company that might have come in and now they have insurance? So we want to be tracking those things because we need to know the metrics. So when we're trying to do our end of year goals, how many people are cash? How many patients are an MVC or a workers' comp claim? How many people are Medicare? How many people are an insurance? We need to know those case types so that we can accurately predict and set aside positive goals that we can actually reach. The next thing that is so big in this is writing down that referral source. So we always work with gratitude. So we need to know who is referring them in because we want to thank them. If it's Google, we're not sending Google a thank you card. But if it's a patient that came in and then they sent in their friend and then they sent in their coworker, we want to make sure that we are expressing gratitude. Now, the reason that this metric is so important as well is if you have a great new patient exam experience, a great x-ray, a great any other type of modality you do during your exam, and then you convert that into an amazing ROF where you're explaining the condition to the patient and they're understanding why they're there and how chiropractic can help them. That is a great tool, and being able to replicate that for every patient every time, that means patients are going to have that amazing experience, and then they're going to go ahead and send in everybody that they know because they know that your clinic will be able to take care of them. So having that referrals on there, we need to know, we want to track that. We want to say thank you to them. And if we're seeing people are not referring in, that's a sign that something's going wrong. That means they didn't enjoy the experience, or you were not able to articulate and communicate to them about their condition and how chiropractic can help them. They might have walked in and it wasn't smelling great, it was dirty. The people at the front desk that greeted them didn't greet them, or your paperwork's a mess and copied sideways. So the referrals, if there's people referring in, your patient base is referring in, that's great. That means you've got really great systems and your clinic is doing a great job as a whole. If patients are not referring in, then we really need to look at what's going on in the clinic as a whole. All right, so go ahead and get out your stats. Let's go back as far as you can go. If it's the beginning of the year, it should be really easy. If it's a half of the year, let's do it. Let's see what we got, where you're at. Let's see what that number looks like, and let's start tackling it. If it's 85 and above, let's try to get to 90 by the end of the year. If it's lower than 85, that's our new goal. That's our new bar right there. We want to be 85% of new patients that walk in that sign up for care. All right, get to it. And this is an amazing stat, determines so many things, and helps us reach more people.